What is going on, guys, and welcome back to my Ironman progress series. As you can see, we're heading up to the rock crabs right now. We gotta grab some edible seaweed. We already have the uncut diamond. We already have the cave eel. Edible seaweed, that's the last piece of the puzzle, and then we can continue on with the quest. So I'll see you in a little bit whenever we have some seaweed. Alright, we got all our components. Now we just gotta talk to the nature spirit, and after a little cutscene, we're going to get some magic secateurs, so let's get right into this. It is done! Farewell. Thank you, we got the magic secateurs. Beautiful! Alright, we're all geared up. I even got some rings of recoil to help me out a little bit. It'll do a little bit of extra damage, so let's start attacking Tanglefoot. So, my farming level is only level 1, and the damage you deal to Tanglefoot is based on your farming level, so I don't know how long this is going to take. It seems like we're doing alright, so hopefully not too long, but I'll see you whenever we defeat this guy. Okay, we're coming to the end of the fight right now. Tanglefoot is almost dead, and surprisingly, this fight didn't take long at all. I was expecting, because my farming level was so low, that this would be a really big pain in the ass to fight this guy, but it wasn't bad at all. So, we got the Queen Secateurs. Let's go head back and finish this quest. And there we go! Fairy Tale Part 1 is finally complete. I brought us up to level 17 farming without doing any farming runs, and we also have a total level of 775. That's pretty cool. So I've been putting this off for a while, but I thought I might as well just do it now. We're going to finally do the Orlando Smith Varrock Museum Trivia Questionnaire thingamajig, so let's go answer all the questions and get 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer. Alright, there we go. That didn't take long at all. Probably took me less than 10 minutes to answer all of them, so 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter. Fantastic. Alright, let's start Fairy Tale Part 2 so we can finally unlock the fairy rings. It's been a long time in the making, but finally, fairy rings are unlocked. Yes! Alright, let's see what our very first Slayer assignment is. Earth Warriors. Alright, that's not bad. I'll take it. Alright, we're coming to the end of the task, and we're actually level 18 Slayer. That was pretty awesome. We got a lot of levels. So these guys hit decently high, and I decided to use magic on them, which it wasn't bad. It didn't take too long, but with that, that is the end of our first Slayer task. 1 completed Slayer task. That is crazy. Alright, let's go see what our next task is. And 78 green dragons. Interesting. I was not expecting that, actually. That's going to be a lot of prayer XP. I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to kill these dragons, though. I'm pretty low level, so I guess let's try. We'll see. Alright, we're almost done with our first trip of green dragons, so I decided to try mage against them. It's not very good. I don't recommend using mage here. I would probably recommend switching to range or melee if your melee stats are high enough. My melee stats are pretty low, so I think I'm going to switch to range in a little bit and see how that works. So after I said I was going to switch to range, I realized that I don't have any range equipment, so I mined some iron, made them all into bars, and we're almost done smithing all of our iron knives so we can start training range. And this is how many I have. Almost 2k, so 1,870. That should last us a really long time, get us a lot of range levels, so let's go start training range. So I was thinking to myself, what's a nice low-level monster that I can kill to train up my range, and immediately cows popped into my head. So here we are at cows. We just hit 16 range. I've also been collecting the cow hides just so I can eventually use them for crafting if I want to. If I don't, whatever, it's not a big deal. I'm just doing this for the range XP anyways, so I'm going to continue doing this for a little bit longer. Alright, there we go. That is level 20 range. So I've been training at cows for a decent amount of time. The low levels don't take too long, so 20 wasn't like extremely painful to get, but I think I'm going to stop training at cows, and I'm actually going to try to kill some green dragons. I know I'm only level 20 range, but I am using a safe spot. It's probably going to be really, really slow, but I don't know. I just want to try it. I want to see how slow it actually is. Alright, so we're all geared up, and we're going to try to kill some green dragons. If you guys don't know how to do the safe spot, all you do is attack a dragon, run back to this tile, the dragon will usually follow you and get stuck on this rock, and you don't really need to worry about food while you're here, so you can just keep wailing on the dragon until he dies. I do have some food in my inventory because sometimes whenever I'm luring the dragon, he doesn't really cooperate, and he'll not get stuck and just keep attacking me. I also have food in case of PKers. As you can see, I'm in level 19 wilderness, so if I do need to, I can easily just teleport out, but sometimes whenever I'm grabbing the loot, I'll be in like level 20 or 21 wilderness, so PKers can kill me. So just be careful whenever you're out here, and let's continue with our task of green dragons. Okay, so it's been confirmed, do not come here when your range is very, very low. This kill took 6 minutes. This is the first dragon I've killed, and this is going to be the only dragon I've killed this trip because I am fed up with this. So I just assumed because I was using a safe spot that this would be a viable option to train my range and get some Slayer done at the same time, but no. Don't come here if your range is as low as mine. Train it up first. So I'm going to go do something else. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be killing green dragons, that's for sure. Alright, so I decided to come back to the Wilderness God Wars dungeon and try to make some more money. I only have about 40k right now in my bank, so I'm just going to get some more keys and build my cash stack up a little bit. I don't really need money now, but I definitely will need it in the future. So let's try to get some more keys. Okay, so that's the end of the trip, and we got 2 keys. I alked the first one just to reset the drop rate, but we're going to head back to the bank. But look at my inventory. Look how many imp heads I have. I think that's the most imp heads I've ever had in one inventory. This is pretty crazy. Look at this guy. He's like, you're an Iron Man, so you're safe. I'm not safe! What are you doing? Okay, he logged out. What? What is that guy doing? So he says, I'm not gonna kill you, you're an Iron Man, and proceeds to freeze me. But then he just logs out. So I guess he was just doing that to troll me, but I don't think he would have killed me anyways. I have teleport runes that I can just use to teleport out, so I wasn't in real danger, but that was just pretty funny, so I'm gonna leave this in. So we're back at the green dragons, but this time we're using melee. This is the only method that I haven't used yet, and so far it's the best method I've used. The only problem with this is I do need to bring a full inventory of food because these things hit pretty high and I don't have any protection prayers, but the good thing is I killed them decently fast. And I'm also just flicking ultimate strength like a noob because that's the best thing I can do instead of just waiting to die. So I'm going to continue doing this with melee from now on. And here we go, the final dragon of the task. Finally, 2 tasks completed in a row. So this task took much longer than I expected because I couldn't decide if I wanted to use melee, magic, or range at the beginning. I finally decided on melee just because I kill the dragons decently fast with it. I do use a lot of supplies, but overall it's worth it in the long run. I'm just going to continue out this inventory just to finish up, get a little bit more prayer XP while I'm here. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. So I was looking inside of my bank and I realized I still have all the uncut gems that I can still use for crafting XP, and I wasn't really doing anything right now, so now is a pretty good time to just use them all and see what kind of levels I can get. So I'm almost done cutting all of the gems, but we're about to get a level, which is 41 crafting. So I'm almost done cutting all the gems. I don't think I'm going to get another level, but I might make some jewelry, so that could possibly get me some more crafting XP, so we'll see. So I did decide to continue training crafting. We just hit 43 crafting right now. I'm currently making some sapphire amulets. I did also decide to do some smithing. I smithed about 1/3 of my gold ore into bars, so I still have like 1,000 gold ore that I still need to smith, but I'll do that later. So I'm going to just continue training my crafting until we run out of all the gems. Alright, that is the last ring that we need to enchant. Let's quickly check the bank to see how much we got. So we finished with 23 rings of recoil and 71 rings of dueling. The rings of dueling are going to be really helpful because it's nice to have some key teleports like that. I didn't string the sapphire amulets yet. I'll do that later, but I'm glad we got some rings of recoil and rings of dueling made and enchanted. So I completely forgot to record me getting the task, but we ended up getting a task of shades, so here we are, we're killing some of these guys. I'm also using range because these guys have pretty low defense, and even though I'm only, well, just hit 21 range, so even though I'm only level 21, I still think I should do a decent amount of damage to these guys. So I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna get my range level up and do some Slayer at the same time. We're coming to the end of this task, and it actually brought us the whole way up to level 33 range. So there we go. You have completed 3 tasks in a row. Let's go get another one. Alright, what's it gonna be? 79 crawling hands. So these things are really, really weak, and I don't even think they give a lot of Slayer XP, so this task is gonna go pretty quick, but we're not gonna get a lot of Slayer levels probably. Alright, one more hit should do it, and there we go. You have completed 4 tasks in a row. This task actually brought us up to level 30 Slayer, so let's go get another task and continue the Slayer grind. What'll it be this time? What do we got? 101 cow fights. These things are pretty good XP actually. This should be a decent task. And just about done. There we go. That also brought us up to level 33 Slayer, so that's 5 tasks in a row. Let's make it 5 more. Alright, you've been pretty nice to me. Let's continue the pattern with 119 desert lizards. Okay, that's a really, really bad task. This task is probably the 2nd or 3rd worst task you can get. It's just really annoying because you have to manually use the ice coolers on the desert lizards to kill them. But that's a lot of them. We should get probably like 2 or 3 more Slayer levels with this, so let's go do this task. So I completely underestimated the amount of XP you get from these guys. It is not a lot. We only got 1 Slayer level here, but the task is just about done. There we go, 6 tasks in a row. Hopefully the next task will be a lot better than this one. Alright, anything can be better than desert lizards. 41 earth warriors. That's not bad. Let's go do them. And there we go, 35 Slayer. We're almost done with this task. We only got 4 more Earth Warriors to go, so let's quickly kill these guys and get a new task. And the next task is 44 Ice Giants. Alright, that's something new. Haven't killed these yet, so let's go do it. So the Ice Giants aren't actually a big pain to kill. What the big problem is are these Ice Warriors that are just running around everywhere, because you'll go up and try to kill an Ice Giant, and one of the Ice Warriors will attack you. And it's like, I don't want to attack you. Let me kill the big guy, not you. Get away from me. But it is single combat, so if you do start killing an Ice Giant, you'll just be able to continue it without being interrupted. Unless you get a frog random. That's a pretty annoying interruption, but we're going to try to get a token. So yeah, I'll see you whenever this task is done. And there we go. That is the 8th task in a row. Sweet. And I didn't get the loot, but it still counted as a kill towards Slayer. That's interesting. I thought if you kill something, if you don't get the loot, you don't get the XP for it, but I guess I'm wrong. I never knew that. That's interesting to know. Let's go get another task, though. Alright, what's it gonna be, big guy? You whore. 68 desert lizards, really? You're gonna give me that task again? That's not very nice. Alright, that is 9 tasks in a row. 1 more, and we'll get the 10 task in a row milestone. That'll be pretty cool. Shades again. Well, it's not great XP, but they're much better than desert lizards, so I'll take them. So I've been doing this for quite a while, where I'm grabbing some seaweed, buckets of sand, soda ash, pineapples, buckets of slime, just all of the random items that I'm eventually going to need. So it's a really good thing to do it here, because you can do it all at once, and you can also cook some of the seaweed into soda ash, and then come over here to the deposit box and throw everything in. So I'm going to continue doing this for a little bit longer, grab some supplies, and then we'll go do something else. So I think it's finally time to put all of these dragon bones to good use. Here we are at the Ectofunctus. This is probably the best method of getting prayer on an Ironman until you unlock Gilded Altars, but that'll come much later. So we're just going to use all these bones here at the Ectofunctus and hopefully get close to 43 prayer. As you can see in our inventory, we also have buckets of slime already prepped. So we did that back in the last clip whenever we were buying the buckets of slime with the soda ash and pineapples and buckets of sand at the charter ships. And the point of doing that is it saves a lot of time, because normally you would have to go down to the basement of this place and manually fill up buckets, but just buying them for the charter ship saves a ton of time. So we're going to use all our bones here and see what XP we can get, and hopefully get close to level 43 for Protect from Melee. So that is the final inventory of bones. We didn't get to 43 prayer. We did get 40 though, like 40 and a half, so that's not bad. I'm probably going to go back to green dragons because I really want to knock out 43 prayer right now, because I know it'll help out in the long run. It's going to help out during quests. It's going to help out just generally slaying, so I really want to get 43 prayer really soon. So I decided I'm going to try out the bone crossbow against the green dragons, because I did get a lot of range levels while I was training Slayer, so hopefully now range is going to be a viable option to kill the green dragons. So I realized after a few inventories of manually clicking to grind the bones that you can actually just click once and it'll automatically do the entire inventory for you, which would have been nice to know, but it's alright. This is probably going to be our last inventory before we get level 43 prayer, so crossing my fingers this is enough. I didn't actually calculate it, but I'm almost positive it's going to be enough, so let's go check it out. Ta-da! 43 prayer! That looks so beautiful. Finally, we can use Protect from Melee. Awesome! So here we are at the Chaos Druids, and the main reason people kill this is of course for herbs, because herblore sucks on an Ironman, and this is probably the best way to do it at a decently low level. So I've done about 5 different inventories of herbs, so they're all on my bank right now. I don't remember how much of each thing I have, but I'm going to make all of those into potions because I do want to eventually get 38 herblore to unlock prayer potions. Now that we're 43 prayer, I can do some of the bigger quests like Monkey Madness, and I don't really want to do that quest without prayer potions. It's possible, but I just feel a lot safer if I have at least 1 or 2 prayer potions in my inventory, so we're going to grind out some herblore now. So what I'm doing right now is pickpocketing the master farmer, because I do want to start doing some farming runs, and the reason for that is I'm currently training herblore right now, and while I'm killing the chaos druids for the herbs, I can actually have some more herbs growing in my farming patches, so it's going to be a win-win situation. I'm going to get a lot more herblore XP in the future, so I think this is a good time to start doing some farming runs. So here we are, this is going to be the final inventory of seeds for now, at least. So this is all of the spoils. So it's not a lot. I only did this for probably like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I didn't really keep track, but we did get a decent amount of seeds that will help us start out our farming run. So let's go do our first farming run. Yes, it's exciting. I've been doing some farming and herblore at the same time, and we just hit level 27 herblore, so we're making good progress. It's not bad, but I do need to work on getting some more secondary ingredients. I need to go get some more red spider eggs. I need to get some more crushed unicorn horns. I also need a lot more limpwort roots because I'm really running low on those, so I'm probably going to take a break from actually training herblore and start trying to get some more secondary ingredients. So I changed my mind, I decided to go back to some Slayer, and we just hit 42 range, and also completed the task in the same kill. So that's pretty good timing, not bad. Let's go get another task. So I finally decided to go complete that medium clue scroll that we've had in our bank for a while. Hopefully this is the reward? Maybe? Nope, another clue. What do we got? Alright, yeah, we can do that. Let's go do it. Alright, what are we gonna get? That is pretty uneventful clue, not gonna lie. I was hoping for something more interesting. Alright, well that's our first medium clue, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I decided to do a few more steps of the hard clue that we still had in our bank from before. So let's see if we can do the next step. Hopefully, maybe. I think that's a wilderness clue, so yeah, we could probably do that one. So I completely forgot that things can attack you during hard clues, so I had to kick this wizard to death. I didn't bring a weapon, so luckily we had protection prayers, so we didn't actually die. But let's check out what the next step of this clue is. And we cannot do it. We don't have either of those items, so rip. I'm gonna have to drop this clue scroll. Damn it. And our next task is to kill 84 ogres, so these actually aren't terrible. These give a decent amount of Slayer XP, so I'm happy with this task. Thank you very much. And that is our 11th task in a row. That was a pretty quick task, actually. We had like 80 something, so that actually went pretty fast. I'm happy about that task. What's it gonna be? 12 cave bugs. See you in about 4 minutes. I'm pretty sure this is the quickest Slayer task I've ever done. This probably took about 3 minutes to do. Now we just gotta go back, get a new Slayer task, and hopefully get something more interesting than 12 cave bugs. And our task is 66 ice warriors. Alright, so it's not ice giants this time, it's ice warriors. So whenever the dickhead ice warriors attack us, we can actually fight back. Oh wow, we actually got a medium clue scroll from one of the ice warriors, so can we do this? Yes, we can! Alright, we're gonna go do this medium clue scroll. Alright, is this the reward? Nope. What do we got? We need a blue snail helmet. What? How do I get that? I need to look this up. I don't know how to get that. Okay, I'll be back. So apparently I need to kill one of these blue snail guys up here in Mortmire. So there's 2 different ones. I need this one. I'm only going to kill this one because I don't know if you need the other one for clue scrolls, but I only need this one now. So I don't know why I would get more than I need. So this guy's not dying. Please die. Hello? Snail. Thank you. Alright, so I think we just pick this up and use a chisel on it and we'll be able to wear it, right? Ta-da! Alright, cool, we got a hat. Nice, let's go complete this clue scroll. Okay, we got the casket. What is inside? Whoa, look at this! We got an adamant bucket helm, a mithril kite shield trimmed, and an ancient miter. This is a really eventful looking clue. This looks beautiful, nice. That is our second medium clue, and we got a lot of items. Pretty cool. Look at that, we look so swaggy. That looks even better. Nice. Alright, we're back at the Ice Warriors to finish off our task, and there we go, 13 tasks in a row. Nice. Alright, so we're back. We're getting some secondary ingredients for herblore. I'm grabbing some chocolate dust right now, and unfortunately, I seem to be lagging really badly because I'm trying to crush this into chocolate dust, and half the time I end up eating the chocolate bar, which is not what I want to do. So usually whenever I'm trying to buy chocolate dust, it's sold out, so I just buy chocolate bars and manually crush it, so I just gotta stop eating it like that. I just clicked once and it automatically ate the chocolate bar. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna continue grabbing some of this and hopefully get some higher herblore levels. So I forgot to show you once again, but we got some hill giants as our next task, and this is the last kill. There we go, 14 tasks in a row. So the good thing about hill giants is they sometimes drop limpwort roots, which are really important in herblore, so they don't drop them super often, but they do add up eventually. So let's go get another task. 48 mollusks. What the heck's a mollusk? What is that? You can find them in caves below. Oh, these are the things that I need the bell for. That's right. Okay, so I think I have a Slayer bell in my bank, so I don't really need to get another one. So, alright, let's go kill some of these guys, I guess. So before we head out to the next task, I wanted to use the limpwort roots that we just got from the previous task, and we just got 31 herblore. So slowly but surely, we'll get to 38. We're really far away now, but we'll get there eventually. And that is the last mollusk, which means we have completed 15 tasks in a row. Pretty cool. Our next task is 78 otherworldly beings. Alright, so these things are kind of bland. They don't really drop anything useful, and they're just kind of there, so this isn't one of my favorite tasks. It's not a bad task necessarily, it's just kind of boring, so I don't know. Let's just get it over with, I guess. And that is 16 tasks in a row. So like I said, these things don't really drop anything useful. I barely got any runes, and I don't even have a lot of herbs that I got from these, so pretty boring task, but let's go get another one. Alright, so our next task is some hobgoblins. We got a lot of them actually, so we'll be here for a while. And I'm starting to use some of the strength and attack potions that we've made just to increase my efficiency a little bit more. So I'll see ya at the end of this task. So we're almost done with the task, but we just hit 44 Slayer, so that's pretty cool. As you can see in my inventory, we also have a lot of Limport roots, which is really good. And in the chat, you can also see that we are now level 53 Strength. We're also 54 hit points, and our combat level is 65. So we got a lot of levels during this task. And there we go. That is 17 tasks in a row. That was a pretty fun task. I like that one. We got a lot of good drops from it. So we're going to quickly run up here. The Slayer Master is about 5 seconds away, so hopefully he gives us something good. I'm hoping for another task of like hobgoblins or something along the lines of hobgoblins because they gave me a lot of XP and they gave me a lot of useful drops, so hopefully we don't get like crocodiles or something like that. Alright, we got 80 otherworldly beings. That's not bad. I mean, they're not the best for drops, but they do give a good amount of XP, so let's go quickly do those. That is the last otherworldly being, which brings us to 18 tasks in a row. That's pretty cool. And as you can see in my inventory, I didn't even bring food this time. I'm just like, yeah, I don't really need food. I can just prayer flick the whole time. It's not really hard. It just takes a little bit of concentration to do. So that is 18 tasks in a row. Let's see what our 19th task is gonna be. So I was going to do a farming run right after that task that I just finished, but I realized I was running pretty low on seeds, so I came back to the Master Farmer, and we actually just hit 55 thieving. So that's pretty cool. Also, we just hit 975 total level, so we're almost at 1,000, 25 more to go. So I haven't really been showing you any of my farming runs, but we just hit 31 farming, so it's not really a milestone, but I thought I'd just update you on what's going on with my farming level, because the last time you saw it was probably around like level 17, right after I finished Fairy Tale Part 1. So there we go, that's how high my farming level has been over the past few days, so that's pretty good, making good progress. Alright, so we're coming towards the end of this Banshee task that I got assigned, but I just wanted to point something out. Notice in the top left corner of the screen, it says 23 Banshees to kill. It's been stuck at 23 Banshees for a long time, and wow, I actually just completed the task, so it said 23 Banshees, but it didn't update for some reason, so I don't know what's going on with OS Buddy, but they really gotta fix their stuff. It's kind of annoying whenever you think you have like a bunch more to kill, and it's like, nope, you're just done with the task. Don't worry about it. Alright, what's it gonna be for our 20th task? Make it good! You did not make it good. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Really? Crocodiles? Seriously? That is absolutely the worst task you could have assigned me. I hate this task so much. I hate you. And this is why I hate crocodiles. I can definitely attack that. Just get your feet wet. Come on, just stab him in the tail or something. He's so close. Just go get him. He's right there. Come on. Alright, fine. And there we go. That is the 20th task in a row. We have received a 20-point boost. That's a nice little milestone. We got 20 tasks in a row. Awesome. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If anyone actually made it to the end of this video is probably going to be close to 30 minutes long. So if anyone has actually made it to the end of this video, say snickerdoodle in the comments. I'm just curious how many people actually made it to the end. So if you guys did enjoy the episode, once again, don't forget to like. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic night. See you guys later.